Hey guys, the Fly Young Gentleman here, and I'm bringing you a live com. It's about Titanfall, and I'm playing Titanfall, but I want to talk about the extreme lack of content in Titanfall, and how it's a great game, but the lack of content brings it down. Now, the first time I noticed this was actually towards the beginning. On the launch night, after I did my unboxing. You guys should check that out. Shameless plug. But after the unboxing, I started playing it, and I noticed the lack of content within maybe 5 hours. I mean, literally, I don't know. I didn't feel like that reward system that you get from games like Call of Duty and Battlefield, and those might be light examples. They might be, because you don't really get that reward. I mean, Battlefield, yeah, you do, but not really Call of Duty. But you know, that reward system for unlocking something or doing this or doing that, whatever the hell it happens to be you acquire. But I don't know. The lack of content definitely brought the game down. Now, it's a great game. I really love it. And when I get burned out on this game, I don't feel like I'm burned out on this game, which makes probably no sense, but let me explain. You know, in games like Call of Duty, when I say it's time to stop playing, it's really fucking time for me to stop playing. I am done. I mean, I am done. I need to turn that shit off and go do whatever the hell I want to do, because I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I'm done with the game. But this game, when I'm burned out, I say, well, what is another match going to do? Why would I try and C4 throw? I don't fucking know. But I go, what is another match going to do? You know, which is a good thing, that I'm not necessarily entirely burned out. Now, it doesn't give me the playability of a game like Battlefield, where I can literally just grind for 10 hours with my buddies and, you know, still feel like I'm doing something. But it gives me the playability of an upgraded Call of Duty. And I know I keep comparing this game to Battlefield and Call of Duty, even though, yeah, the only thing that's similar is pretty much the gunplay, because it is a very different, you know, game. It plays very different, and I actually like the way it plays. It reminds me of a Brink, and it reminds me of a few other games too. It reminds me of Brink, and it reminds me of Battlefront 2, the way the AI falls in the game. And yeah, I lost the train of thought, but there's another game it reminded me of, and I don't know why I forgot, but it definitely reminds me of it. It's got a little bit of, you know, the Call of Duty gunplay, but other than that, it's a completely different game. It's got the wall running of Brink. The wall running of Brink, it maybe even be, it's different. It's definitely not an exact like thing like people are claiming it is. It is not the same as Brink. I don't think those people know what the fuck they're talking about, because I played Brink. Okay, and it wasn't as shitty as people said either. I want to go out there and put it out there. It was not as fucking shitty as people made it sound. People made it sound like it was literally like they brought a game like, I don't know, what, GoldenEye 007, okay, which was a fucking phenomenal game, but today's standards, that game was a pile of shit, okay? It's like they were saying, okay, yeah, they brought a dumbed down, not even GoldenEye 007, a dumbed down 8-bit GoldenEye fucking 007. That's how they made that thing sound in whatever the fuck that game, 11, I believe that game came out. That's how they made it sound, and it definitely was not that bad. I promise. And that game wasn't perfect, but it was a lot better than people made it out to be. But anyway, enough about Brink. But back to Titanfall. Titanfall is great. It really is. I'm enjoying the shit out of it. But there was like no guns. I fucking got all the guns in the first. Well, take that back. Not all of them. You know, big percent. Whatever the fuck. You know, I got a big percent of the guns within the first night of playing the game. And I mean, I haven't even been doing that well. I mean, opposed to games like Call of Duty, and I mean, I've been doing okay. I haven't been going, 30-1 every game, but I've been doing well. This game, I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing now. 4-1, that's not bad. You don't get gameplays in this. Definitely, you don't get gameplays like this as you do in Call of Duty, where, you can easily, I mean, without even fucking trying, in public match, you just, boom, 25-1, without even fucking blinking an eye. This game is definitely not like that. a good game in Titanfall, I feel, and I've noticed this from other commentators as well, is, I don't know, like 11-1, or, you know, I don't know, 13-5, or, you know, average gameplays in Call of Duty, but fucking amazing in this, because you kill a lot more than just one person. You know, you're not killing that little 6-player team. You're killing their minions. You're killing their Titans. You're killing, which it separates the Titan. Doesn't count the Titan, a regular Titan, as a kill. When you kill the actual piece of armor, it counts the Titan kill as a Titan kill. It doesn't count it as a pilot kill. It's completely separate, which is cool. It is. But my pilot kill death ratio in this game is fairly shitty. I think it's like a 1.8. And if you look at my overall kill death ratio, it's a 4.7, I believe, which is out fucking standing. And yeah, you can say, oh well, you could run around farming minions, but I don't. You know, most of my kills are Titan and pilot kills. Probably about 75% of my kills are Titan and pilot kills. But anyway, back to, it's a live commentary. You guys gotta forgive me here. You know, it's easy to skip between topics, you know, when you're doing a live com. But I mean, yeah, it's relatively relevant, whatever. Anyway, but the lack of content in this game, it was honestly disheartening. It wasn't a game breaker. I hope they bring DLC, but I feel like they should have given this game maybe more time. You know, I feel like they should have maybe given this game even a year. I would go that far, a year, and just put a shit ton of guns in there, just expand the maps a bunch, and just bring me a game that I can play for days and days and days and not even blink an eye. Bring me a game like that. And Titanfall is beautiful. I mean, pretty much perfect game. It already is such a phenomenal game. I really love it, but the lack of content brings it from, in my opinion, a 10-star game to 8.5. I mean, it is a beautiful game. The mechanics are great. The concept is great. Everything about this game is great. And it sounds like I'm defending myself. It sounds like I'm saying, oh, you know, because I don't want to get hated on for not following the hype train that is Titanfall. That's not it. I really do love the game. It's just there is a lack of content, which is a big problem for me. I expected a lot more from this game content-wise, but the actual gameplay and everything else of that nature is damn near perfect. I really love it. I know a lot of people don't agree with that. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, you know, it's not perfect. It's severely flawed. There's a lot of bugs and stuff. I haven't run into very many. I've only had one frame rate stutter in the entire time playing Titanfall on the Xbox One. One. And I get into some badass Titanfall Titan battles. You know, I'd get into them a lot. I'm actually really good with the Titan. It may not look like that now, but I'm multitasking. But I mean, I get into some pretty cool Titan battles. I'll definitely upload some of those. But the frames just don't stutter. And part of me is like, in the beginning when this game was about to come out, I was like slamming my head against the desk. Why did I get it for Xbox One? The collector's edition, yeah, but I'm sure I could have gotten a PC collector's edition, but I got the Xbox One collector's edition, and I said, yeah, the controller's nice, but I could always hook up a controller to my PC, and I do really well with mouse and keyboard, so it wouldn't have been a problem. And then I feel like this game was built around Xbox One. I feel like the controller movement's so fluid. There's like no latency, and I can tell the slightest controller latency. I have built that reflex over the years with Call of Duty and things of that nature. But I don't know. I don't know. The lack of content in this game, going back to that, was honestly disheartening, but wasn't a game breaker. And I really, the one thing that stood out to me is when I got burned down on the game, I wasn't burned down on the game. I still played it. I liked it, and I was still having fun with my buddies. But anyway, guys, I know that was a little bit skewed, a little bit off topic, but I wanted to bring you guys the commentary anyway. So stay tuned, guys, if you like this kind of content. Subscribe if you like it, and like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, and stay tuned for next week, guys. And remember to have class and get that ass.